Hello, I'm Richard from CoralVue. I do sales for West Coast. I'm also a hobbyist. Thought I'd take a moment and share my aquarium with you. This is my 450 gallons of fun. This is a 6-foot by 4-foot by 30 tank. It's on a steel stand. It has 3/4-inch glass. The hybrid tank, steel frame, PVC bottom, steel on top. I did an 80/20 light rack, and you can see it has 6 of the Philips Coral Care lights on it. It also has 6 of the Reef Octopulse pumps. And I'm even, since I have the thicker glass, I'm using the reinforced magnets on it, which really just keep them on there strong. The aquarium's been up and running for about 8 years. The equipment and filtration room is all in the garage. And as far as fish, I have probably close to 20 fish. Prize fish in here is a really nice Clarkie fish. But I have tangs, some wrasses, some gobies, clowns. I have my spawning green chromies, a nice swallowtail angel, a beautiful Atlantic blue tang. They all keep each other in check. The bully in there is the powder blue. He's the most dominant out of them all, but he's such a beautiful fish, you can't get rid of him. As far as corals, I'm more of a stick guy. You see, it's very acro-dominated. The last time I went through it and checked, I had about 60 to 70 species of different variations in there. Now I'm playing a little bit around with some more LPS down in the bottom, some Yumas and things like that. But I'm more of a stick guy, and everything has been grown out from small little fragments other than a few wild pieces. As far as the feeding regimen, of that I mainly use frozen, a lot of mysis, some Formula 2. I'm big into adding plankton. I use the Easy Reef SPS Evo Plankton and the Easy Reef Easy Booster. I have both of those hooked up through dosers, so it's really automated as far as the plankton. As far as water chemistry, I'm on a calcium reactor, so I do not do a 3-part. I do add the Fonamarin Multi-A, Multi-B. I use the Fonamarin amino acid and the organics. Generally keep the ALK right around 7.5-ish, not trying to get it higher than maybe 8.12 or something like that is I think where I have everything shut down. I also have to manually dose iodine just because of the consumption, and some metals time to time. This tank consumes a lot of metals. Regarding nitrates and phosphates, my nitrates are about 15. My phosphates are always to me a little high, but they're balanced. It's about 0.12. It doesn't really get much lower than that. As far as water changes, I do about a 15% water change every 2 weeks. And then when I do that, it's just not sucking the water out. Sometimes I'll pull water out of the sump. Other times it might be off the bottom. Other times it's going to be out of one of the frag tanks. I really try to take water out of different sections all the time to keep everything clean. Why don't we go ahead and go into the equipment room? We'll check out the real motor of the operation. All right, welcome to the equipment room. I have a large sump, a Regal 300 EXT with a neck extension, which is a really neat thing about Reef Octopus is they also make cleaners, but you can make the neck taller. I use a couple of the clear fleece rollers, the Reef Octopus media reactor. Probably one of the best things that I put on this is the Varios calcium reactor, the 220. This is everything that I'm dosing. The Multi-A, the B, the Bactotherapy, Amen, Organics, the Easy SPS Evo, and this is the Easy Booster. Very hydros oriented. Gosh, I have a control too for certain things. The Sol for my calcium reactor. XP8s. I have a Blenny and a Minnow that I use for dosing. Also, right now we have the X10 and it's just getting ready to do an ALK test. So that's why we hear a little racket in the background. Also use a Control 4. This is one of the original Control 4s when we got going. So it was used for other things. Now it's primarily just used for pH probes. Also over here, I have a wave engine as a pump controller for some of the pumps, and then another for the system over here, and another XP8. If I recall, 11 controllers, and I also, for the return pumps of the Varios 10s, I have 2 of those, as well as one of them on my Frag system for a closed loop. One hell of a pump. This is my Frag system that's connected to the main system. It's things always come in and out of here, but right now it's a lot of LPS, some NEMs from time to time. So we'll take a box of some wild corals and go through those, and those will be housed. And also using the Philips Coral Care lights. And then this is just my large water storage system. I also do have a control too that I have on the other side of the room that I use to monitor my TDS on the water system as well. And then we kind of have this was just a NEM tank, but it got filled up with other things. This was the original Frag tank on my system as it got going, but once you start to get a little success, you got to expand to something bigger. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. If you guys have any questions, just chime in and post. Thanks a bunch.